All right. 4-7. This is the last section we're going through on this chapter. What we're going to do is we'll go over this tomorrow. We'll start reviewing for a test Thursday, probably. Thursday. We'll start reviewing tomorrow. We'll review tomorrow. We'll review Wednesday. We'll do a test on Thursday. All right. Last section. Last section. How do we solve for x in this case? How would we solve for x in this case? Nope, square it. I'm going to bring this 5 over. So we'll end up with square root of x minus 4 equals what? -3. Now, we may or may not find the solution to this one. Right away, I'm going to ask you, if you take the square root of anything, can you come up with a negative? Is there a solution to this one? No, and I'm going to show you how. What's going to happen, we're going to square both sides of this. All right, so we end up with x minus 4 equals 9. X equals 13. We're going to put 13 back into this right here and see if we can come up with 2. This is how we find out if our solution is a viable solution. 5 plus square root of 13 minus 4 equals 2. 5 plus square root of 9 equals 2. 5 plus 3 does not equal 2. All right? So we know that the solution of x equals 13 is no good. See what I did there, Ty? I squared both sides. Here's the key, and this is the key to it, is this thing right here. We've got a square root on one side, we have a negative number on the other side. We can never ever come up with that. It should be a quick telltale to say, is this going to work or not? Notice we got a cube root in there this time. Can we have negative numbers with cubes? Yep. So let's bring our 12 over. -9 equals cube root of x plus 4. Let's cube both sides. Nine cubed is what, 81. What's 81 times 3? 279? Yeah. Times 2. Yeah, I did. What's 81 times 9 is what? 729? 729 equals x plus 4. X equals 725. Is this going to be right? No, it would be a negative, yep. So this would actually be 733, right? Yeah. 733. Negative. So, let's take a look. Does 3 equal cube root of a negative 733 plus 4 plus 12? -9 equals cube root of a negative 729. We already know negative 729 is a -9. -9 equals -9, so it's true. That would be your solution a negative 733. That's what you guys need to do on this. Now, they do have inequalities in here. Do you remember inequalities? Yes. Try it. So I got my negative 9 over here. Mm-hmm. Didn't have to. You don't have to. I just brought it over to make it look nice. I could have left my 12 over here. I could have left this as plus 12 here. Left this as 3. Then it's 3 equals negative 9 plus 12. So 3 equals 3. Okay? Inequalities. A couple things we need to remember about inequalities, because you're going to be doing some of these. If I have a negative number and I divide or multiply by a negative number, what happens to the sign? It flips it. All right? It flips that sign. If you multiply or divide by a negative number, it flips the sign. Otherwise, inequalities are what? The same thing as if it's an equal sign in there. It's really no different. Okay? That's the one thing you got to remember, inequalities. All right, page 229. I want you to do the odds 9 through 23. Well, one other thing I need to show you too. One other thing I'm going to need to show you too, but 9 through 23 is what I'm going to want you to do. If you take a look, okay. One other thing I want to show you, because you'll need to know this too. X or is less than or equal to 8. All right. We're going to square both sides, just like we did before. 5x plus 4 is less than or equal to the square of 8 is 64. 5x is less than or equal to 60. X is less than or equal to 12, right? Here's the problem. X is less than 12. Can X be a negative number? Can X be a negative number? No. Well, it can be a negative number, but this in here, right here, cannot be negative. 5x plus 4 cannot be less than 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this equal to 0 and find out where our lower limit is in this case. Because if it's anything less than this number, then this becomes an imaginary number in here. All right? 5x equals a negative 4. X equals negative 4 fifths or negative 0.8. All right? So I can say here, my lower limit here is a negative 0.8. All right? That's as far as I can go. Anything less than that is imaginary. If I put 0.8 into this, this becomes 0. Okay, if I go anything less than that, then it's imaginary. All right? That's the only other thing I wanted to show you on inequalities. If this is a cube root, then we wouldn't have to do anything with it because we can have negative numbers in there. If it's an even root, like a fourth root or a sixth root or eighth root, then this cannot be negative. All right, so just remember, if you have an even root, square root, fourth root, sixth root, eighth root, then you got to do this limit. This limit is going to come in, is going to be involved in this. Okay. All right, go ahead. I'll write these down. Page, what was it, 227? What? 229, I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong page. Page 229. Do 9 through 23 odds. 9 through 23 odds. 9 through 23 Maddies.